I'm trying to finish off my tech tree grind, so we're here playing the tier 7 British battleship, the Vanguard, which I'm not over enthusiastic at playing because there are much better ships in the game. But this one's called Little Chicken Ships. There's a P there, not the letter T. Cowards run and heroes fight, because it just highlights some of the absolutely shocking, abysmal gameplay that for some reason people seem to think is the right way to do things at high tiers in this game. You'll notice it's a carrier match, and you'll notice that there is only one destroyer in the game. So if you are a carrier captain and there is one destroyer in the game, then please do make it a point of trying to find him and get him killed, because more than often enough that one destroyer is going to survive if you don't spot him, and he's going to kill the team. And here is another thing that I absolutely despise. Look at this. The entire team has abandoned the flank. They've pushed and stuck in the center, or they're hiding on the left because the aircraft carrier and the destroyer across there, when it is very obvious that there are many tens of thousands of tons of steel or pixels coming down this side of the map. And it doesn't matter how much I ping the map, I am going to get little, if any, support out here. There's at least a Bismarck, a Vanguard and the Awami, and let me tell you that they are not going to be the only three ships that are on this flank. Our aircraft carrier is static. He doesn't move for the entire game. In fact, no, I lie. He does move. He goes one place. He goes back to port, and I'll try and point that out when it happens. But I do have one ship here who's decided to stick with me, and between us we're going on this Vanguard. I've watched a few videos on the Vanguard, and it's like, its HE hits hard, and I'm like, okay, we've got a good fire starting chance, we've got good HE penetration, we've got 3 battleships here, so it's the potential to click up a lot of damage. That other battleship is firing armor piercing, so I think fine, you fire the AP, I'll fire the HE, and between us we should be able to make a dent here. But he gets me double fired. I'm having to go for the back of the map because I know that this thing does not take a punch well. And with some of these big ships heading my direction, I obviously don't want to be in the range of Bismarck's secondaries. And Awami, Brindisi, there we go, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And the A gear is also going to make an appearance on here, and I lose the only support that I had here. We are, what we're coming up to, 6 minutes into the game. Red team are on our cap. Now, all our carrier has done is try to sink red team's carrier. We have ships right up there beside it. But just keep an eye on that corner of the minimap as I try my best not to die and try to defend our cap from an overwhelming number of red team ships. But the carrier does go down, but our DD has been there in the center of the map for around 3 minutes, and there is the Elbing on the flank of the carrier. He's just torpedoed and killed it, and that should hopefully teach that guy a lesson. If you're playing this badly at tier 7 in an aircraft carrier, then perhaps you should go back down and try and play some tier 3 and actually learn a little bit about playing carriers. Jean Bart takes a cheap shot and finishes off the Bismarck. We're double fired, we're running a heal, and I forgot the game mechanics for exactly how fight fire with fire works, and I was letting things burn because I don't want to get set on fire very quickly again. But the Flander goes out to the Baltimore as well, who's in the middle. There's the Aegea, the Brindisi, we've got the Awami. I know the Destroyer is out there on the left flank, and it's only a matter of time before he could potentially come up beside me and torping the living daylights out of me. The only good thing is that one member of the Lemming Choo Choo train has made it up to Red Team's cap. So all I have to do is continue to try and defend until such time as that cap turns completely blue, and somehow I am going to survive as we put one more fire on to the Awami. So that seemed a bit quick, fast and furious. We had a lemming train, we had a carrier with no clue, we had ships that abandoned their cap, and we had the lone gunman TONIK with his vanguard trying to hold back a tsunami of steel on one flank with very little help whatsoever. And I think that I earned that top spot for doing everything that I did to try and hold that one together. I've still got a long way to go to finish grinding the vanguard, and to be frank, if the games are like that, I'm not going to enjoy it very much, but it'll be another tech tree complete. Don't forget to smash the like button. Let me know what you think of the Vanguard and your high scores in it, and until next time, take care of yourselves. Goodbye.